I am really humbled and honored to stand before this beautiful couple and family and all these wonderful people to my right and to my left. On behalf of all of them and all of those folks behind the two of you, thank you. Thank you for the privilege of allowing us to be a part of this. My family, I get it, you had to bring them. But the rest of us, we are honored. We are humbled that we could watch and witness this. So Rachel and Nick, as you begin this new exciting journey of your life, please, on all behalf of us, thank you. And then I would be remiss if it did not acknowledge those who could not be here who have gone before us.
Rachel, the day you came into my life, everything got brighter. Every spastic move you make catches my eye. Every time you try to sing, I wince and smile. You are my most zealous advocate, my co-pilot in life, the only other member of our book club, and the coolest girl that I know.
When I first moved to New York, I felt frustrated, lost, and confused in a chaotic new world filled with millions of strangers, endless studying, and really heavy casebooks. Most days, the overwhelming nature of it all had me wanting to give up and move back home. But then, at the end of my first semester, everything I had been praying for came to me in the form of one amazing person from Pennsylvania. You. The day we met, everything changed. Although our meeting was brief, I was instantly captivated by you because all at once, my confusion melted away and the chaos surrounding me turned to calm.
Together we survived law school, and little did I know that my life would forever change that morning you walked into my office hours, looking for help in your torts class, and that I'd find the one thing that I was missing all along. Together we endured New York City, and the more I grew to dislike the city, the more I grew to love you. Because to me you were everything the city wasn't. No pretenses, no airs, no frills, no apathy, just passion and realness.
It wasn't long before we started spending all our free time together, and I began finding myself doing things I never thought I'd do, like birdwatching at 7 a.m. and listening to Roman history podcasts. Even though these were all new things for me, I never actually had felt more like myself. That's because, without even trying, you helped me see things I never even knew I wanted to see by showing me the world from a different perspective. You're my personal encyclopedia, my favorite tutor, my very best friend, and the love of my life all in one. You're strong but gentle, smart but humble, and thoughtful beyond measure. Every single person who meets you is better off because of it. And I feel like the luckiest girl in the world that I get to witness you every day for the rest of our lives. With that, I promise to always see who you are and to root for the best in you. I promise to always do my best to listen, to hear what you need, and to give you all that you deserve. I promise to love you in light times and in dark, through every obstacle and every achievement. Mostly, I promise to always strive to be the best person that I can be, so that I should always be deserving of your love. I love you.
I promise not to hurry you when we play golf, and I promise to hurry up myself when we hike and not look at every bird that we see. I promise to always protect you, especially in the streets of Philadelphia. I promise to always make sure you're comfortable and secure in my love. Finally, I promise not to spoil the plot of any books we read, but since you finally finished Emma, I can tell you my favorite line. If I loved you any less, I'd have more to say about it. And so, in closing, it took 25 years, but God finally blessed me with you, and you with me, and us with cats, and hopefully so much more. For the first time in my life, I reserve no rights, and I promise myself to you without limitation, without exception, and without exclusion, until time is no more. I love you, Rach.
But that by the authority that's been granted to me, I can declare that the two of you are now husband and wife. I'm going to give you permission to kiss your bride for the very first time. Nick? Mazel tov! Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Nick DeMarco. Look it up!
All I want to do here is share just a little bit of fatherly advice, maybe suggestions. No particular order. Say I love you often and for no special reason. You can never say those words enough, and life is too short not to.
But I soon learned that you were everything I ever wanted. A real-life doll that I could dress up, have follow me around, and practice haircuts on. That really did happen. What you really ended up being was my absolute best friend, and someone I can always wanted and still want to be around.
After a while, I really started to not be surprised by all the things Nick was doing. Graduates top of his class in law school, selected for a highly competitive clerkship, among so many other things, but knowing Nick, it was kind of expected.
Rachel, I love you to the moon and back and can't imagine a life without you. As an older sister, the most you can ask for is that your younger sister finds someone who cares for them and protects them when you can't anymore. I believe my sister has found that in you. So welcome to the family.
Now, when Nick first started bringing Rachel around, I was blown away. I was very, very impressed. There's always a bit of an adjustment period, anytime one of our friends would bring around a new girlfriend, and that was definitely not the case with Rachel. She was always quick with a witty response, not afraid to speak her mind, just like Nick. Instantly knew that she'd be a close friend.
Rachel and Nick, we wish you both all the health, happiness, and success in the world. Above all, we wish you what we would wish for ourselves and much more. So without further delay, please join Debbie in a toast to Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas DeMarco. Mazel tov, salud, l'chaim, to life.
Every good and perfect gift comes from above. You're my sweet little angel. Hallelujah, I'm so glad that I found you, baby. Oh, the way you love me. Show me your love so true. Like the moon and the stars above me, I'm amazed at the wonder of you.